Unit 3. Exercises. Number 1. The higher prevalence of environmental consciousness among younger generations means that a company's environmental reputation may affect its ability to recruit talent. We know that it makes a hiring difference when we are out recruiting at universities. People ask about sustainability, and our recruiters do talk about our packaging, so it is a draw for talent, said Oliver Campbell, Director of Procurement at Dell. A Rutgers University study of worker priorities found that nearly half of college students, 45%, said in 2012 that they would give up a 15% higher salary to have a job that seeks to make a social or environmental difference in the world. Naturally, such responses to surveys may or may not correlate with actual behavior, but they may be an indicator. Number 2. We can all become vulnerable to doubts about our belonging at any given moment, depending on the situations we find ourselves in and how we interpret them. Greg Walton and I coined the term belonging uncertainty to refer to the state of mind in which one suffers from doubts about whether one is fully accepted in a particular environment or ever could be. We can experience it in the workplace, at school, at a fancy restaurant, or even in a brief social encounter. Belonging uncertainty has adverse effects. When we perceive threats to our sense of belonging, our horizon of possibility shrinks. We tend to interpret ourselves, other people, and the situation in a defensive and self-protective way. We more readily infer that we are incapable or that we aren't meant to be there, that we will not understand or be understood. We are less likely to express our views, especially if they differ from those of others. We're more sensitive to perceived criticism. We're less inclined to accept challenges that pose a risk of failure. Number 3. A group of psychologists looked at the effects of everyday good and bad events. Getting a compliment from your boss, bad weather, getting stuck in traffic, etc. Not surprisingly, good events had a positive impact on people's mood, and negative events brought people down. But the duration of the experiences differed dramatically. Positive events were short-lived. The negative events stayed longer. In one study, having a good day did not have any noticeable impact on the subsequent day. That is, a good Monday didn't carry over to Tuesday. But negative events had a sustained impact. A bad Monday predicted a gloomy Tuesday. This pattern is so strong that it is considered a law of human behavior. Specifically, the law of hedonic asymmetry states that pleasure is always dependent on change and disappears with continuous satisfaction, whereas pain persists under persisting unpleasant conditions. Number 4. Number 4. This urge has failed in all. Number 4. People have a strong desire to define categories using rules. It is a natural human goal to impose order and sense on the world, to be able to know what boxes everything should go into with no ambiguity. The disappointing aspect is that this urge has failed in almost every attempt. Most natural categories simply do not have a definition or rule that comes close to working. Even human-made categories and systems of rules, like games, legal systems, official diagnostic categories, and the like, can put only so much order into the universe. There are always test cases that seem to break the rules. Unclear category membership, not fitting into any category, or just giving the wrong answer. This is not due to any human failing, I believe, but simply to the natural complexity and messiness of the world. No religion, legal system, or bureaucracy can completely control the variation and weird events that occur even in limited worlds like baseball or disease classification.